Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Case TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of work to do. A whole lot of hauling to do. That's what this game is about, hauling. And hopefully a stable controller connection, which last YouTube episode, I had a couple issues of it disconnecting. So let's look at the map. I'm working on the Cement for the Region contract, which is the last contract other than the super order and the cement, or that's what I'm doing now, the cement. The super order, the cement, and the last logging contract is what I have to do. So I'm going to take the metal beams, drop them off somewhere around here, and come back, get the cement, and then take the long and windy road over to the warehouse and go to Drummond Island and drop off that cement, and then I'll start hauling equipment back from Drummond Island. So pointing north, that's the initial path I'm taking. Take your screenshots, hurry, before it goes away. When this time hitting the B button. Wrong button. Not button. Sometimes when you go to the map, it highlights the vehicle you're in, right? And then if you hit escape, it takes you right out of the map. Or hit the back button, the B button. But sometimes when you go into the map and you hit the B button, it just unhighlights your vehicle and you have to hit it again. And I haven't figured out in what cases it does what. So if I just want to unhighlight my vehicle, I'll highlight something else on the map. Beginner tips. I'm all about beginner tips, not advanced tips, because I'm not an advanced person. Go watch somebody else's video if you want advanced tips. Go watch Zorshik's or Wessel on Wheels. They're both on my featured channels list on YouTube. Those are SnowRunner people. And unfortunately, they're at the end because I've not organized those sections in my homepage. Well, there is a SnowRunner playlist as well, but it's not easy and obvious how to get there. It's at the very end of my playlist section, my featured game section. I really should put at the beginning. I should put all of my currently active games at the beginning, so basically go in reverse chronological order. Although I still play Dirt Rally, so I want to keep that. It's fun. And same thing with my featured channels. Do the featured channels list. Organize that better. All these things to do on my stream. To work on my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. Get more emotes on Twitch. All these things are on my list of things to do, which I am getting right on any day now. Discord. I've got a Discord in the works for YouTube subscribers and Twitch followers, but it's private right now. It's not open to the public because I'm still working on it. I had someone who was going to help, but then he could not help. Ended up with other commitments before I could get back to him, so I am working on it on my own, so it's on my list. I really should make a physical list somewhere, or list online or something, but it's all in my head. Actually, I do have written down some things that I want to do for the stream. But I have a whole bunch of other things. I mentioned in the last YouTube episode that I discovered a little chip on my windshield of my car, so I have to deal with that, and I don't know how much it's going to cost me. I don't think they will repair windshields anymore. I'm very old, so I don't, you know. I've never had to repair anything on my windshield. But I'm afraid to go to certain places. I will not name any, but there's a place that's advertised all the time that is specially placed for doing windshield replacement. And my impression is that they're kind of an insurance, not scam, but an insurance advantage place that charges an arm and a leg, but because your insurance will cover it, you know, they basically just charge your insurance an arm and a leg. And my car is old. I don't have comprehensive insurance on it, so I am going to have to pay for it out of my pocket. So I will find Jimmy Joe and Billy Bob's windshield repair place. I have a auto mechanic that I absolutely adore. They're not the cheapest place. I can get stuff fixed cheaper other places, but they're very good about not trying to sell me stuff I don't need and trying to talk me out of stuff that I think I need that I don't need, which it's hard to find a place like that. So I really trust their judgment. In fact, that was the place that the owner of that place is who I bought my current vehicle off of, because I had a 1999 Saturn SE2 that needed lots of work and was falling apart, and literally the frame was falling apart. And so they talked me out of a lot of repairs I wanted to make on that vehicle. Said, you know, it's not really worth it. The car's too old. But then the owner will occasionally acquire vehicles from other, other people that have service there. I'm going to come over here and drop it off so I can back up into the other a little bit farther. Be able to back up into that other road. Turn around. There, I should do that pretty easily. As easily as I can possibly. Back up the trailer. Which semi-trailer is a lot easier. Brush and crane. Raise it up nice and high and let the winch do the work. Off center a little bit. And gotta unpack it first. No, not that way. Okay. And winch. Because the winch is mightier than the crane. You'll see. I can lift up anything, no matter how heavy, with the winch, but then as soon as I move the crane, you'll see it'll start falling down. Now I'm not going to lower the crane, I'm just going to move it, and whoa, there it goes. But if you use the winch, you can lift stuff up, and you don't have to worry about the crane falling down, as long as you don't try to move the crane. Okay. And always consistently do that. Store the crane. Now, try my best to back up into that spot, which I will do in the early morning, because the sun will be better, the light will be better. Okay. One thing that makes it a little bit easier is I am using, and I usually mention this pretty much every, that was the problem. mention this at least once every stream. I'm using a controller scheme. Well, first of all, I'm using controller scheme 4 because that is very much like the MudRunner controller scheme. But did I make it? Good enough. Good enough. Not quite perfect, but good enough. Yeah, controller scheme D is similar to MudRunner, but it has a better clutch button. Uses the shoulder button for the clutch instead of pressing down on the stick. But also the controller scheme, if I say I want, even though I have a controller, if I say I want to, if I say steering wheel, if the very last half of the last sentence on the text says, if you have an automatic, it'll cause automatic wheel centering if you're using it with a controller. So, yeah, so have automatic centering if you let the controller go, which makes it much easier to get yourself centered on the trailer, get your tires centered, so you know you're going to start centered, backing up the trailer, which is you know, less realistic. Well, you know, it's not that less realistic, because in a real vehicle, you know when the wheels are straightened. You can just straighten your wheels very easily because you can see the wheel. If you're in chase cam view like this, which you almost have to always be in this game, it's harder to see when your wheels are actually perfectly straight. Anyway. So it's if you are used to other driving games, and if you are used to other driving games, and the steering in this game seems broken to you, it was done that way on purpose. But at some point they added the ability to use steering wheel mode, the self-centering with a controller. So if you're used to, you know, like Grand Theft Auto, or I don't know what, I never played Grand Theft Auto. If you're used to Gran Turismo or Forza Motorsports or Assetto Corsa or one of those games where on the controller it self-centers. Well, if you're playing those games, you have a decent chance to be playing them with the wheel. I have a wheel sitting not too far from me, but I don't use it for my driving games because I have no place to plug it in anymore. I play a lot of driving games. Have a Dirt Rally 2 playlist. I played Dirt Rally 2. See, trying to do this turn with cargo can be a little dangerous. I mentioned earlier in the stream that the better way to come down here if you are loading if you have cargo on you is to actually go the way I'm going to exit. It's a longer way around, but that turn is, it looks like a sharper turn, but it's actually a easier turn than that one I just took. Yeah, I used the wheel when I was a PC gamer, but then I was a PC snob gamer, but my PC fell apart and I got old enough I didn't want to mess with having to get it upgraded every year, some part of it upgraded every year to keep up with the newer games, so I went to a console. When I went to consoles were not as popular as they are now, but now pretty much every AAA game, I mean every AAA game and most other games give you the ability to cement. Let's turn off the engine. Just, I am gonna go by a trailer store on the way, but so I'll be able to detach, get some fuel, but just conserve a little bit. I've got fuel on me, but while I'm mapping this out, no sense running the engine. So see this, I was talking about this last episode. If I hit the B button now, it won't, I want to just unhighlight the truck, but if I hit the B button after first going into the map, it might take me out of the map instead. So I have to highlight something else instead. Then I can unhighlight that. Alright, now the way to get out of here is, again, the way I would recommend getting in here if you are hauling a load, but it's the longest way possible around. Put the waypoint after the intersection so I don't get confused. Nice little spiral. Whee! And again, waypoint quite a bit before and just after. Another one on hot beginner takes. Alright, now I am not taking any shortcuts through here or anything, because I don't want to have to go through those rocks with this big old truck. So I will be taking the long way around. Drop off to cement at the warehouse right in front of the Drummond Island exit or entrance, gateway, whatever it's called, and then go into Drummond Island and go there. What's on the sidewalk trailer? And then once I get this contract done, I'm going to be spending some time hauling back trailers because I'm almost done with Michigan, and 100% means 100%. All the trailers are going to be sold. All the cargo is going to be either used or dumped off. Any temporary, limited supply cargo is going to be taken and closed down. Limited supply warehouses and stuff, which in the original 3 maps, there's only... Oh no, in Michigan, there's one place, which is the drilling parts on Island Lakes. But in and now from this direction, I can take the bridge. Coming back, that's a tough angle. You're better off going around the bridge, I found. Yeah, so but in Russia, there's places where you temporary, limited supply places to get logs and stuff like that. So I want to drain those out so those places don't show up on the map. Some of them will show up on the map. Some places have permanent cargo and limited cargo. I don't know about Russia, whether Russia has... I could drop this off. No, I'll pick up the fuel on the way here. Thinking I could drop this off. I know we're going to turn around here. Could drop this off and then double back to the trailer, but I don't really have a reason of doing that. And up to Drummond Island. Right. And this turn is actually easier, as I said. But you will see. Sometimes you might get on a long trailer, you might get a back wheel off into the rocks, but you can pull it back around. And I didn't take it well, so I have to back up. I can go wider at the start and avoid that, but I didn't because of my lack of skill. So yes, I'm definitely going to get the trailer off a little bit. But it's less dangerous because it's flatter, even if you get it off. It is a slope if you get it off, but it's not as much of a slope. It's not going to pull your vehicle over. I suppose, depending on the vehicle, it might pull it over. Yeah, I think I've got a wheel hung up a little bit now, but this vehicle can power through. This is the Zix Mastodon, Zix 612H from the Mastodon expansion, or not expansion, extra paid DLC pack. This truck cost me real money, but it's worth it. Makes the game less frustrating for a beginner like me. This is only my second time playing through Michigan. I played through Michigan off stream. Played like halfway through Alaska, and then decided, oh, I'm going to stream a playthrough and produce YouTube playthroughs. So it took me 200 hours to get through Michigan the first time with trucks that came in the game. And if I'm going to do an online playthrough, I didn't want to have to take 200 hours again. Now I know what I'm doing a little bit better, but also hopefully there'll be a little bit less drama. Although it's not like there hasn't been any drama. These vehicles are really difficult to tip, but if you make a big mistake, you can still tip it. I've tipped this vehicle at least once, and maybe twice. I've tipped the sister vehicle, the Pink Lady, which is another one of these vehicles. That's the Pink Lady. This is the Blue Baron. The reason that's the Pink Lady is because it's got the pink livery, which I really like, but some people have said it looks like Pepto-Bismol with extra content. Put it that way. Pepto-Bismol on the way back up. But, are my lights on? I do have my lights on. I don't listen to those people. I like the livery. Paint splotch livery. I can like what I want to like. As they say here, it's a free country. Here in America, in case you don't recognize my American accent. Minnesota. I have to say that with a Minnesotan accent. In the beautiful, lovely Twin Cities area. I mean, out my window isn't necessarily beautiful and lovely. But there are very beautiful and lovely areas around here. Lots of nice parks. In Minneapolis, they have the lakes area. A couple of lakes here. City of Lakes. There's There's one area that has like 3 lakes you can walk around. Another area that has a big lake you can walk around, bike around. Lots of bicycle paths around here. Very nice here in the summer. And it's also nice in the spring and fall because we have almost no spring and fall. Summer lasts 6 months and winter lasts 6 months. Essentially. So it goes in September. It'll go from 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you get into November and it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in January and February, it's negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So it rarely gets down that low, but it has. Wind chill gets below 0 all the time, at least once. winter, we will get below 0 air temperature. And at least once in the summer, we will get 100 degrees temperature in the summer. So people in the United States, if they don't live around here or haven't visited around here or haven't watched Grumpy Old Men, they think it's always snowing here all year round. It's freezing cold in January. It's not. Or it is in January. Freezing cold in July, I was trying to say. It is not. It's pretty warm. Still no one chatting. I have to stop and check my chat every so often because I have my chat. In case you don't know, on YouTube, this is a chat or this is a replay of a stream. You probably know that since it says stream replay right on the thumbnail. And if you're wondering what that darkened patch is on the side of the video, that's where the stream chat shows up. But I can't see that while I'm playing. I don't have a separate window or separate monitor. My chat, I have Twitch up on an app on my tablet, but it's sitting down on my side, so I have to turn my head away from the screen to look at it. I have 2 tablets going, both in split screen. I got 4 applications going, 2 browsers, and 2 browsers and 2 applications. One, my main tablet sitting right next to me, has my stream being monitored in the browser, so I get to hear everything I'm saying 20 seconds after I said it, which is good, because then if I forget what I was talking about, I got 20 seconds to hear it back. And then I have Twitch running also on that tablet in split screen to see my chat. And on the other tablet, I have my Scene Switcher app, my Lightstream app, which you don't see on YouTube. You only see the live stream. But I then also on that have don't run Twitch at the same time to have access to my buttons. I'm running it on a browser, Twitch in a browser, for my buttons that let me set stream markers and pre-grades and restrict the chat to subscriber only in case somebody's being obnoxious, which I've never had to do yet. And I don't run an ad either on mid-roll, mid-stream ads. I could, if I wanted to, during my breaks, run an ad break, but I don't know. It would help me pay for the stream, but I don't like ads. I'd rather just show a blank screen. Right back screen. I don't know, maybe I should go run an ad. I could put a button on, run a 2-minute ad. But ads are obnoxious. If you have mid-roll, I can turn off mid-roll ads. I can't turn off pre-roll ads. And people that have mid-roll ads drive me crazy, because you'll be in the middle of watching them. You might even be in the middle of chatting with them, and then suddenly an ad will pop up, and you'll miss from 30 seconds to 2 minutes of their stream. Of their actual stream content. It's like, okay, if you're just joining the stream, okay, say you do 30 seconds of an ad, that's somewhat reasonable. And that I can't turn off anyway. And I'm not monetized because I want to make money. I'm monetized because I needed to do it to be able to stream in multiple resolutions. They reserve their what are called transcoders for only people that are affiliates and above. affiliates or partners. And even sometimes I can't get one, just being an affiliate, if one isn't available, they prioritize you based on your streaming hours. Well, it's probably actually based on your viewer hours, but I stream enough during a regular week that I'm prioritized enough that I get one every day, every time I stream. But that's important to me because some people can't watch it on the source 1080. And if they're watching the VOD, if I don't have a transcoder, excuse me. If they're watching the VOD and I don't have a transcoder, they still can't watch in the lower resolution, which is a shame because I get people watching the VOD. Whereas once I export it to YouTube, you know, you can watch it at a different resolution on YouTube. If you want to watch live, you want to keep up with the chat and all that stuff, and you're watching on a phone at the end of the month when you are getting data regulated, data rate regulated, then I want you to be able to watch the stream. So I had to get monetized for that. Which, if you don't know, it's pretty easy to get monetized on Twitch, though you make nearly no money. I lose money because I pay for the live stream service. The criteria, and this is public information, so I'm not allowed to reveal how much money I make by agreement with Twitch, but I am allowed to say what it takes to become monetized. But I will guarantee you I make nearly no money. I could make more money if, you know, people came on and subscribed or gave out bits and stuff, but I don't push that because I'm not trying to make money. But you need to average 3 concurrent viewers for a month, I think. I don't remember the time frame, but 3 concurrent users, I think, for 30 days. A rolling 30 days, so it's not like a calendar month. And then you need some pretty small number of followers. A surprisingly small number of followers. I don't even think it's 50. I don't remember what it is. So, if you're a member of a Discord, like I'm a member of the Barrel Rollers Discord, and used to spend a lot of time on the Barrel Rollers, but I play a lot of Dirt Rally 2, XLAM, BR, and Twitch chat. I'll give you a link to the Barrel Rollers Discord if you're into racing games, in particular rally racing games. But I was invited to join that Discord. It's an open Discord, but somebody came into my stream and liked what they saw of my Dirt Rally stream. I won't say my Dirt Rally play, but my Dirt Rally stream. So they hooked me up with the Barrel Rollers and supported me to get monetized. So, which was nice. And here I am. See, that didn't take too long. All right. Horn warning. A little bit safer way to go through those fences, knock them down in advance. Okay, I need to park this trailer in such a way that I can reattach to it easily enough after I turn around to get the fuel trailer. I think that should do it. Not delete trailer, detach trailer. You see I'm down to 31 gallons, but I play in easy mode, so I don't know why I stopped the engine, since I knew I had to turn around before I could buy the trailer. In easy mode, you can sell the trailers for as much as you buy them. You buy them used and you sell them used, and the trailer store makes absolutely no money on your purchase. Okay, I'm clear. Now I can stop the engine. It is springtime here, and I took my allergy pill, but only a couple hours ago, and so if you're wondering about my voice being croaky and my clearing it and having to pause every so often, I'm sorry, not pause, mute every so often, that's because I have allergies, which are so wonderful. I have seasonal allergies. Every season of the year I have allergies. Somewhat different allergies, but... Okay. Buying the maintenance trailer, because I do have some damage. And you might as well buy the maintenance trailer. And now that I have repaired from the trailer once... No, it still insists on repairing from mine. Defaulting to repair from my... my online repairs, my attached repairs, which, nope. Why would I want to do that ever? I don't know. Fuel. I didn't pull any fuel out of anywhere else. But I do have some fuel also extra, so I'm not really worried about running out of fuel. Now we can sell it for the same price I bought it for. Which is great. It's handy. Now, did I get this in the right spot that I can maneuver right to it and still be able to get an angle on it to pull out of here? I think I did. I did. Oh, look at that professional driving. Look at that. I have a good friend, Highway Buster. Shout out to him. HWYBUSTER. You can find him on Twitch occasionally. Fellow Xbox player who I've known since my days playing Forza Horizon, which I don't play anymore. And he was glad to see me playing this. I didn't even know he was a former truck driver. He's a retired truck driver, so he's like my age. And he's a former truck driver. And when I started playing this game, he's like, well, it's about time you started playing this game. Like, oh, I didn't know you played this game. I never paid attention. I'm seeing him playing other games. He says he didn't like Dirt Rally, though, so I've never played Dirt Rally with him. But I have played this game with him. Multiplayer, and I have played just like once, I think, and have played because I don't play games that I don't stream anymore when I'm not streaming. But now I go into my Xbox app like every day to collect my rewards points, basically, and he comes up always on my, I might have waited too long. I waited too long. Straight back. He comes up near the top of my friends list. He's pretty active. And every time I see him lately, he's been playing Dirt Rally 2. Like, last seen 2 hours ago in Dirt Rally 2. Last seen 18 hours ago in Dirt Rally 2. It's like, gee, do you not play anything but Dirt Rally 2 anymore? The game that you said you didn't like? He'll play it now because people, other people don't play it as much because there's a new game out. Anyway, shout out to him. Good guy. Great guy to watch playing SnowRunner because really knows how to. He knows how to play. He's been playing it for years since the day it came out. I think I've only been playing it for a few months. Let's see, how long ago did I start this Let's Play? I don't know. It's been a few months now, but I only started playing this game like a month before I started the Let's Play. Played it once a week. I played MudRunner during one of my marathon streams. I have 12-hour marathon streams middle of each season. You can look, I think I've got it on my, I think they have on my Twitch schedule what days those are. First Saturday of February, May, August, and November. I do a 12-hour mid-season stream. And so I played MudRunner to see if I was going to like SnowRunner. And I fell in love with it. So I spent all the money on SnowRunner. And there is not loose cargo around here, is there? Don't see any. No, there's a bunch of trailers here. Ah, there's loose cargo. Okay. So I will probably go back through Island Lake so I can pick up this loose cargo. And there's a trailer here as well. Sideboard trailer. Okay. Cool. So on my way back, I'm going to clean up some of this stuff. This place is pretty well cleaned up, but I'm going to get the sideboard trailer. I'll pick up the stuff that's sitting on the side of the road. Take that back to Island Lake. And sell the trailer. And another sideboard trailer there, huh? That has material on it. What's it have on it? Do I want to grab the material? I can't hitch. I'm going to be winching something back, so there's no trailer store here. I'm going to be pulling, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, I'm going to be pulling back all of these trailers and loose cargo and stuff. This still, I've done that. It still shows up on the map. Why is it still showing up on the map? Oh, it shows up as the abandoned ship as a building. Okay. Even though I took the cargo off of there. It's a location. Alright. So, I will be going over to the logging station. The map is kind of small, as you can see by how far it zooms in, so pretty easy to get to where I want to go. Very, very small, actually. That's the quickest way there. Short the intersection, past the intersection. Got plenty of warning when I'm supposed to turn. Now it's this way, right? Yes. I do like this background music. It can get monotonous since I only have 4 tracks, but I do have other tracks that... I have other albums by the same guy. CrinklesMusic.com. He hadn't... Crinkles has not produced music for like 3 years. Then suddenly he dropped a new album. They're called Soundtrack from the Box, are his albums. And they all have a nice, well, soundtrack, background music vibe. And he just dropped volume 24. I have 21 and 22. And I bought 23, which, like I said, was 3 years ago. And 24, which just came out. And I'm in the process of picking out. Not there. I'm in the process of picking out. I guess it doesn't matter which way is faster. This way. In the process of picking out some new tracks. I'm gonna try to grab 4 tracks from each of the albums, or 3 tracks from each of the 4 albums. Yeah, there. Okay, and then move on to here. Oh, nice. End this contract, so I'll get to sing a little bit. Not really sing, but you know. How do you sing to music that doesn't have lyrics? Something like that. Actually, don't go that way. Come through the trees here. So that I'll be facing the right way. Okay, grab the cargo, hitch the trailer. Metal beams and concrete slabs I can put in the semi-bed, so I can just hitch the trailer back. Go sell it. Start collecting cargo, which I'll be doing in the next episode, folks. Coming up on the 45-minute mark. Actually, I'm just over 45 minutes. So I am gonna, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'm gonna take a break here. If you are watching, do your screen captures now. I zoom out on the map. Milo said, can you point the map north so that I can know where you're going? So there you go. That's northbound. Anyway, yes, I'm going to be taking a break here. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll be back in just 2-3 minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, the next episode will be released at the next weekday at 12 noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. UK time. So either way, I will see you then.